It's the Friday Night Club, Mr. Dean Schneider. Hey, buddy.
Welcome back and happy birthday, Eddie.
Thank you. On a clear day.
That's it.
Oh my God, I love that song. Hi, everybody. Wow, I'm gonna just adjust this a little bit because I messed it up a little bit. You don't mind, do you? I'm gonna bring it down. So thank you for all the birthday wishes. My God, I got, Facebook birthday wishes they overwhelm you. And we got so many wonderful messages from all of you yesterday. And it's Friday Night Club. I missed you last week. I was away with the family, and some wonderful, exciting things happened while I was gone, which I'll tell you all about later. But I'm glad to be back. This has become a part of my life. And having Dean Schneider come to my house and play my piano just makes life that much better. So I'm thrilled that he's here along with Mrs. Schneider. Joni's in the house. We had some great dinner. And now we're going to sing. So, hi, Dawn. Dawn is here.
Yes, she is.
Mrs. Miller is here. Jack Blozer's here. All my friends. So why not start with a friend song? Hey, friends, what you say? Friends makes my day. Friends, digging you, digging me. Friends, musically, this might be our first meeting. Well, my friends, let me send you my greetings. Stay a while, friends, love your smile. Friends, dig your style. Friends, knowing you, knowing me. Friends, running around searching for sound, looking for clues, waiting for news. Who can deny? Just let them try when I imply you make me high, my friends. Soaring up to the sky, friends. Digging you, digging me, friends. Well, I said I won't forget, my friends, how we met. Friends, nicest yet. Friends, liking you, liking me, friends. Gratefully, I extend my affection, and totally, my heart is in your direction. I realize, my friends, from your eyes, friends, that you're wise, friends, liking you, liking me, friends, running around searching for sound, looking for clues, waiting for news. Who can deny? Just let them try when I imply you make me high, my friends, soaring up to the sky, friends, digging you, digging me, friends, digging me, digging you, digging you, digging me, friends. For my friends. So I can see your comments, and Steve said move my chair over, but then I don't know why. I can see Dean. You see everything okay? Are we all right? Because I wanted to keep my head in front of the lamp where there's too much light. This is all very technical. It's very complicated. You know, this stuff's not easy. So yeah, we worked on this shot, and then Steve comes on and he said, move your chair. He's directing from Naples.
The director.
I got a director in Naples. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Steve DeMille, yes. Anyway. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Cliff. Cliff is another director I have. He said I'm doing fine. That's fine. That's funny. Oh, my goodness. And then Bobby Palladino said I have a little static every now and then. There's no static here, okay? If you're getting static, it's in your headphones or your TV or your speaker. I promise you that in my living room, static free, okay? Even the couch is leather. You can't get staticky from that. So. Hello, my son Joshua, who will celebrate his birthday Monday. Joshua, we have our birthdays 4 days apart, my son and I. So that's pretty cool. Hi, Susan Young, Rick Keene. The mic is clipping, he's telling me now. So maybe... I didn't when we listened to the rehearsal. We never have these on camera issues, but I'm gonna work with the mic a minute and maybe turn it down just a hair because I can. That should be better. See, this is what's so great. We're just so relaxed, you know. So Dean and I did an album together. I guess it's I don't want to tell you how long ago it was, but. It's 24 years now.
It is.
Yeah, 96, which was in another millennium. You may remember. Yeah. God. Anyway, I took a great song that I love by Burton Lane, and now I'm going to forget who the composer was, or maybe Lane was the who wrote Guys and Dolls.
Frank Lesser.
Frank Lesser. So I think it's Lesser and Lane, Burton Lane and Frank Lesser, and then I rewrote the words. But I thought since Burton Lane wasn't alive, he wouldn't care. So I didn't ask him. So what I did was I took this song that is about music, and the first verse is theirs, and then the last two verses are mine, talking about the people I love, the composers, the lyricists, the singers, and then Dean did a little arrangement with 19 key changes, just to test me. He never fails, and we came up with this little ditty, and it's on that album, which is called We'll Never Say Goodbye. Available now, I think, on Amazon or CD Baby for 89 cents.
Oh, my
You
goodness.
maybe want to get the last couple of copies. Shall we?
Okay.
I hear music, mighty fine music, the murmur of the morning breeze up there, the rattle of the milkman on the stair. Sure, that's music, mighty fine music, singing of a sparrow in the sky, the perking of the coffee right nearby, and that's my favorite melody. You, my angel, and heavy. I hear music, a mighty fine music. And anytime I think my world is wrong, I get me out of bed and sing this song. Well, I hear music, a mighty fine music. George and Ira Gershwin, Sammy Kahn, Rodgers and Hart and Mercer John. Yeah, I dig their music, they're really good music. Porter and Berlin and Julie Stein, Ireland and Van Heusen, they wrote them fine. See, they wrote the songs that touch my soul. They wrote the songs that never ever will grow old. And I love their music, they're really good music. And anytime I think my world is wrong, I listen to Dean Schneider play this song. Frank and Lady Ella swinging through. Tony Bennett left his heart for you. Yeah, I love their music, they're really good music. Carmen and sassy Lady Day, Garland and Streisand led the way. Shirley Horn and Mel Torme, and that Joe Williams, that cat can make my day. But I love their music, they're really good music. And anytime I think my world is wrong, I get me out of bed and sing. Then I sing my song. Yeah, get me out of bed and sing my song. I hit the G.
You did.
Thank you.
I had no doubt.
We were going to lower that key, you see, as all aging singers like to do, but Dean said, no, you will sing it in that key and you will hit the G. You know, that reminds me of Sammy Kahn, the story of Sammy Kahn once told me. I don't know, Dean, if I ever shared this with you, but when I interviewed him, I asked him if he ever had to tell Sinatra how to do a song or, you know, do a lyric. And he said, well, not really, except that when he did the Tender Trap, you know, see a pair of laughing eyes, right? Suddenly a sigh and sighs. He's in the studio with him, and Frank went at the end of it. Let's see. You wonder how it all came about. It's too late now. There's no getting out. You fell in love, and Frank sang, and love is the tender trap. And Sammy Kahn said, wait a minute, no, cut. I said, what do you mean cut? You don't tell Frank Sinatra to cut. He said, no, you got to sing the F. Okay, where was I? How's it go? You fell in love, and love is the tender trap. He said, Frank said, that's an F. And Sammy Kahn said, yeah, and you're Frank Sinatra, okay? Hit the note. Not too many people could do that with Frank. But he did. He did it. So I cracked up in the middle of that because I mentioned the album, and then I read Andy Prescott, my friend who does, this is crazy and talented, and who does a show on Monday nights. He started quoting, I don't know why I'm frightened, from the album. And I read it and I lost my place. Thank you very much, Andy Prescott. Oh my goodness. So early on, and from that same album, I was really in love with the music of Irving Berlin. And Dean and I, we did a lot of Irving Berlin. We were watching one of my early cabaret shows earlier tonight, and God, we did a whole chunk of Irving Berlin in that show. So on the album, we took some Irving Berlin songs, and we did what Dean loves to do, and I do too, and that was cram them together, mix them up, and make a medley out of them. And no wonder I love Marilyn May, the queen of the medley, because we love medleys. And so these are what we call our Berlin Bosses by Bruce. Get it?
Say that 3 times.
Yeah, good luck. Perfect Berlin. They say that falling in love is wonderful. It's wonderful, so they say. And with the moon up above, wonderful. Yeah, it's wonderful, so they tell me. I can't recall who said it. I know I never read it, but I only know they tell me that love is grand. The thing that's known as romance, wonderful, wonderful, in every way, so they say. You leave your house one morning, and without any warning, you are stopping people and you're shouting that love is grand. To hold your girl in your arms, wonderful, wonderful, in every way, so they say. Must you dance every dance with the same fortunate man? You have danced with him since the music began. Won't you change partners and dance with me? You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners? And then I'm singing the last verse, don't mind me. Never want to change partners again. Guess what?
I'll tell the waiter.
Thank you. I'll tell the waiter to tell him. I'm reading your comments. The telephone. You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners and then you won't ever want to change partners again. The weather is frightening, seriously. The thunder and lightning seem to be having their way. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a lovely day. The change in the weather will bring us together. So I can honestly say that as far as I'm concerned, it's a lovely day. And everything's okay. Isn't it a lovely day to be caught in the rain? You were going on your way and now you gotta remain. Just when you were going, leaving me all at sea, the clouds broke can see the sun up high, though we're caught in the storm. I can't see where you and I could be closing in war. So let the rain pitter patter, but it really doesn't matter if the sky is gray. Long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day. It's a lovely day. Yeah, as long as I can be with you, baby, it's a lovely day. Hey, as long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that too. I like clapping for ourselves. Yes. Why not? Why not? So people have been asking about how to help sponsor these wonderful nights, and Bruce has been putting up the links. If you go on my Facebook page, right at the top, you'll see the links to Venmo and PayPal, and you don't have to do that. But if you're so moved, they're there, and we appreciate it. There's lots of wonderful performers who are doing this and who deserve your help. So spread it around. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm thinking of that, my friend Bobby Egan, of course, who sent me the most adorable birthday cake. I never got a birthday cake in the mail before, but he managed to figure out how to do that. And he sent me a birthday cake, which we're going to have tonight after the show. So Bob's shows are Wednesday night and Sunday night, the virtual piano bar. And I know Joni Schneider's going to be on again soon with Bob. And of course, I mentioned Andy on Monday nights. And I know Elegant, a dear friend, is coming up with a big concert with the live trio soon. So look for these people and support them and watch their shows, because they need the audience. It's not that they need your tips, but they love them and welcome them, but they need an audience. It's the lifeblood of what keeps all of us going. With Dean and I were talking tonight before dinner about how he just wishes he could be out there playing, you know, and we all do. We do. So when I was putting one of my first cabaret shows together, I worked with George Mesterhazy, the late great George Mesterhazy, who Dean and I both adored, giant of a musical talent. And I wanted to I had these songs in mind, and I wanted to do another medley, but they didn't have anything to do with each other. They made no sense, really. So he said, do them anyway. So they're just happy songs, they swing, and they have nothing to do with each other. As long as it swings, I don't think it matters. So we're going to do these 4 great songs I dig. And Dean's going to be piano, bass, drums, and all the instruments as usual. So there you go. Oh, that's nice and bright. Without a song, am I right? The day would never end. Without a song, the road would never. Now, okay, do it again. I will do it until I find the note, folks. We used to hear it on bass. Without a song, there it is. The day would never end. Without a song, the road would never bend. When things go wrong, a man ain't got a friend without a song. And that field of corn would never see a plow. And that field of corn would be deserted now. Well, a man is born, but he's no good, no how, without a song. Well, I got my trouble and woe, but sure as I know the Jordan will roll. You know all that long as the song is strong in my soul, I'll never know what makes the rain to fall. I'll never know what makes the grass so tall. I only know there ain't no love at all without a song. me. I am so awfully misunderstood. Yeah, lady, be good to me. Oh, please have some pity. I am all alone in this big city. Tell you I'm just a lonesome babe in the wood. So lady, be good to me. Irving Berlin, blue sky smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds the whole day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days are gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Now I never saw the sun shining so bright, and I never saw things that were going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days are gone. I'm nothing but blue skies from now on. Dear, when you smiled at me, I heard a melody. It haunted me from the start. Something inside of me started a symphony. Sing with the strings of my heart. 'Twas like a breath of spring. I heard a robin sing about a nest set apart. Yeah, nature seemed to be in perfect harmony, singing with the strings of my heart. Your eyes made sky seem blue again. What else could I do again? Keep repeating through and through, I love you and I love you. And I still recall the thrill, and I guess I always will. I hope 'twill never depart. Dear, with your lips to mine, a rhapsody divine. Sing with the strings. Sing with the strings. Sing with the strings of my heart. Proving the old adage, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. You know, it just goes to show you that even professionals with a long and lengthy career, such as mine, can come in the wrong key. Oh, boy.
Well, you're used to the bass.
I'm used to the bass playing, and
the piano
it
bass
sat in a different place. Yes, thank you for that. I appreciate
Thank you
that.
for the simulation.
Yes, thanks. I did my bass simulation. That reminds me of the old joke, and I guess it used to be "This isn't fair" about female vocalists, right? But it's about any singer that isn't really very experienced going up to the band and singing "Love Story." You know, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Anyway, that was me on that song. I'm glad you like the shirt. Thank you. I saw Dean's print, so I decided that we would be blueprints.
The House of Prints.
For blueprints.
Yes, we are for blueprints. Yeah.
I'm so silly tonight. It's so ridiculous. Taking a week off has certainly not hurt me, especially with where I was during that week off, which I'm not telling you. But I will say this: during that week off, something wonderful and marvelous happened to my family. Love you, Dana. Hi, Beth. Love you too. Anyway, that is that my daughter, my eldest daughter, Sonia, I call her Sonny. She got engaged to beautiful, wonderful James Vines, and it was a special moment. And all of us were around her kids and us, and it was just beautiful. It was a sunset, and he asked her to marry them, and they're going to get married soon. And as a son, I couldn't ask for a better guy to to be with my daughter. James, I love you very much. Sonny, you know how much I love you, and James, you're a great dad and a great partner, and we are a better family because you're part of us. So that was awesome during the week off. What else happened? I guess it'll come to me as we go along. We're up to this, aren't we, Dean?
We are.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to do this. I struggle with this song emotionally. This is one of those songs that grabs me emotionally and doesn't let go. And so at rehearsal tonight, I did not get through it. So I'll tell you now, you want to take bets at what point I break up? Do it now. But I'm going to try to get through it. I have a very special friend who is my oldest, literally, sorry, Steve, and dearest friend, who I've known for, I guess it's about 52 years, I'm thinking, as we've been very close friends for about 50. And we have a great friendship. We don't see each other all the time. He lives down in Florida. But it doesn't matter. With friends like that, you don't have to see each other all the time or talk all the time. We just are and always will be best friends. And this is about friendship, this song. It's not about our friendship. So it's not really about Steve and my friendship. I just want to do it because, to me, it symbolizes a great friendship. But it's not literally about us. First of all, he's still here. And this song kind of intimates that the person in it isn't. But he'll be here for many, many years, and we will share this beautiful friendship together. His birthday was August 5th. Our birthdays, we have a 48-hour dual birthday, the August 5th and August 6th. And the lovely part about that is he will forever be older than me. Thank you. From a show called Getting My Act Together and Taking It on the Road. And so, Steve, you'll get the essence of this about our friendship, even though it's not literal. I dedicate it to my buddy, who is my buddy. Nights are long since you went away. I think about you all through the day, my buddy, my buddy, your buddy misses you. Every time I lose another lover, I call up my old friend and I say, let's get together. I am under the weather. Another love has come to an end. And he listens as I tell him my sad story. And we wonder at my taste in men. And he ponders why I do it and the pain of getting through it. And he laughs, says you'll do it again. And we sit in a bar and we talk till 2 about life and love as old friends do. And we tell each other what we've been through, how love is rare, life is strange, nothing lasts, people change. And I ask him if his life is ever lonely. And if he ever feels despair, and he says he's learned to love it, 'cause that's really all a part of it, and it helps him feel the good times when they're there. And we sit in a bar and we talk till 2 about life and love as old friends do, and we tell each other what we've been through. How love is rare, life is strange, nothing lasts, and people change. And we wonder if I'll live with any lovers, or if I'll spend my life alone. And it's getting time for closing, and the bartender is dozing, and we figure that I'll go it on my own. But we'll meet the year we're 62, and we'll travel the world as old friends do, and we'll tell each other what we've been through. How love is rare and life is strange, nothing lasts and people change. Love is rare and life is strange, nothing lasts, people change. Your buddy misses you. Made it.
Yeah,
That's why these are here.
that's right.
I got to the last word. Not bad. Oh, happy birthday, Steve. Anyway, it's hard to think of a friend, whether he's here or not, that hey, Tom Adams, without and sing that song without feeling emotion. It really is. Okay. Where were we? Where are we?
Speaking of emotion,
Were we gonna? Oh, you know what? Why don't we do a request? This will kind of shake all of that off. My dear friend Mark Halpern, who never fails to remind me that he is my dear friend. I love you, Mark. We had such a great day at his house with his beautiful wife Mindy and his daughters, and my kids all came, and we swam and we ate and we had a great time. So Mark is one of those special people in my life. But he wanted this request for the wonderful Chuck. And I don't know Chuck all that well, but I know the first time I was at his house, he cooked all day at the barbecue. Chuck, you did it. And a lot of people have been asking for this song, so let's do a little summertime, summer wind. Since it is Friday, Sinatra First Friday, and we're not doing a lot of Franks, so we'll do this one. I haven't done this with Dean ever. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. Yeah, all summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled up that golden sand. Two sweethearts and went flying by. Yeah, the world was new beneath that blue umbrella sky, and softer than the piper man. Well, one day it called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. Well, the autumn wind and the winter wind, they have come and they've gone. Still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through those nights that never end? My fickle friend, summer wind, warm summer wind, lovely summer wind, that summer wind. Yeah, that's it. There, we have made people happy that just love that song. So I'm happy that you're happy, and we got to do that for you. So I have one great pianist behind me and one in front of me, and Tom Adams.
Hey, Tom.
Who I haven't talked to now. We usually talk once a week. We have coffee together in the morning on the phone, and we just talk about the world and TV, and we tell each other what we've been through, as old friends do. So, Jeff Harris, there's another great pianist from New York City. Hi, Jeff. How are you? He did the Newly show with me at Don't Tell Mamas. What a segue.
Perfect.
Perfect. Jeff is a really wonderful New York pianist. So let me see what we're going to do here. I promised my friends in London that I would do some Newly tonight, and it is my birthday show, so I could do what I want. And actually, I can always do what I want, right? Right? Why not? But for years I've been doing a show about the great Anthony Newley, and Dean wrote the entire show for me. It goes, it goes back to, I think, maybe 2000 or 1999, somewhere around about 21 years ago. And isn't that right?
Yes.
I can picture his
correct.
charts with the date on them, because he always puts the date on them.
2000.
And 2000. So we've done the show, many versions of it all over. And I loved Anthony Newley. And for those of you that don't know who he was, shame on you, but learn about him, because he was a producer, director, writer, most importantly songwriter, lyricist, and composer with the great Leslie Bricusse. He wrote "Stop the World, I Want to Get Off." He wrote "Roar of the Grease Paint," "Smell of the Crowd," and Willy Wonka, and all those songs, and all of those, the music that, even though he wrote them 40 and 50 years ago, they are being played today, and they're in commercials today. Feeling Good, everybody does. People think it's, and Goldfinger. People think "Feeling Good" is Michael Bublé's song. You know, it's not. Well, he sang it, but it's Anthony Newley, and he had a style all his own. And I picked out some things tonight from our show that I haven't sung in a long time, that I love dearly. He was very unique and dramatic and flamboyant, and he had an air about him that was unmistakably Anthony Newley. He was dear friends with Sammy Davis Jr. For most of their lives, and I've said this before, but if you ever want to just absolutely be mesmerized, go on YouTube and look up Anthony Newley and Sammy Davis, and there's a 14-minute medley of the two of them together that will just knock your socks off. It's amazing. So I thought we'd put together some of the more interesting Anthony Newley songs that I can't do when Dean's not here, because there's no tracks like our arrangements and what he's done for me. So we're going to do a few of them right now for you, and start off with the way we start our show off. Look at that.
That's correct. And speaking of mesmerized,
He's talking.
Eddie Bruce sat in the front row as I was performing with Anthony Newley at Harrah's in Atlantic City many moons ago.
That's
Front
what got
row.
me. I think that's what said to me I have to do this show. Dean was playing keyboards for Anthony Newley at Harrah's. And he
That's
said,
correct.
come see him. You got to see him work. And I'd always been a fan. I used to watch him on the Mike Douglas show and the Merv Griffin show and the Tonight Show. And thanks to Dean, I got to watch him up close and personal. And I said, let's do a show.
You never took your eyes off of him the
I
entire
didn't,
time.
I didn't.
Just mesmerized is the perfect word.
We're like Judy Garland and Mickey Rooney.
Yeah.
Let's do a show. Let's do a show.
Yep.
Let's see if I can find the key on this. Look at that face. Just look at it. Look at that fabulous face of yours. I knew first look I took at it. This was the face that the world adores. Look at those eyes, as wise and as deep as the sea. Look at that nose, ooh, look at that nose. Shows what a nose should be. As for your smile, it's lyrical, friendly and warm as a summer day. Your face is just a miracle. Where would I ever find words to say? The way that it makes me happy, whatever the time or place, I find in no book what I find when I look at that face. On a wonderful day like today, on a beautiful day like today, I defy any cloud to appear in the sky. On a wonderful day like today, on a wonderful day like today, I defy any cloud to appear in the sky. Dare any raindrop to plop in my eye. On a wonderful day like today, on a beautiful morning like this, where the sun is as big as a yellow balloon, even the sparrows are singing in tune. On a wonderful day like today, on a morning like this, I could kiss everybody. I'm so full of love and goodwill. Let me say furthermore, I'd adore everybody. Come and dine, the pleasure's mine, and I will pay the bill. May I take this occasion to say that the whole human race should go down on its knees, show that we're grateful for mornings like these, when the world's in a wonderful way, on a wonderful day like today. I defy any cloud to appear in the sky on a wonderful day like today. Even the sparrows are singing in tune on a wonderful day like today. On a morning like this, I could kiss everybody. I'm so full of love and good stuff. May I say furthermore, I'd adore everybody. Come and dine, the pleasure's mine, and Dean will pay the bill. May I take this occasion to say that the whole human race should go down on its knees and pray, show that we're grateful for mornings like these, when the world's in a hell of a way, on a wonderful day like today. Ta-da! Now that note I found.
You did.
Go figure. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Tony Newley. Yeah, he never lost his English accent. If anything, he would exaggerate it, when he sang. It would be like kind of very loud. Some people thought he was tough to listen to. I loved every note he ever sang. Totally. What do you want to do next? Mr. Dean?
I do not love you.
You do? You don't?
No.
Okay.
Or
Let's do that. That's perfect. It's so dark in here. So this song, I don't know if you know this, but Anthony Dooley was married to Joan Collins, the actress Joan Collins. They had a wonderful marriage with great kids, but they had a better friendship after their marriage than they did a marriage, actually. And it was a bit volatile, especially the divorce. But he wrote this song that almost nobody knows, unless you're a real newliephile, like my friends in London are. And I want to do this because I think it's one of the most interesting sets of lyrics I've ever heard. It's a wonderful, ironic love song that Dooley, I think he might have written to Joan Collins. And I may be looking at the lyrics, I'll tell you now. We didn't rehearse this and it's been a while, so. I do not love you. Of this you may be sure. I do not long to be beside you evermore, nor do I yearn to spend each moment of my life within your touch. I am not happy when we are apart. I'm not unhappy when you break my heart. And not to see you doesn't mean a thing, sweetheart. I do not love you in oh so many ways. I do not need to write a poem in your praise. And as I gaze into your lovely face, I seek no words to say. How I adore you, what are you to me? How much I miss you, that could never be. And when I kiss you, these aren't tears, you see. I do not hunger to hold your hand in mine, for that would send no tingle down my spine. I do not crave to feel the softness of your sweet and gentle touch. You are a stranger, I know little of, so there's no danger. We will fall in love too much. I do not love you. There's no desire or pain. I'm not the fool who'd follow you through fire and rain. I do not wish to live and die within the whisper of your voice. There is no feeling, nothing to fulfill. My head's not reeling and my heart is still. I do not love you, and I always will. My love. I love that song. Now, for the newliephile in London, I messed up one line, and you'll know which one it was. I'm not going to go over it, but just so you know, I know that I did that because they know every word.
They do.
Yes, so they do. So, who else is out there? Salvatore from D'Angelo's, who must be serving outdoors by now. So, you know, it's 20th Street. Go see Salvatore at D'Angelo's, and yeah. I don't know the words of that. Look at me, that is she, put that in the Dean Martin show we'll do next.
Right.
Yes. I did a few Dean Martins a few weeks ago. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Okay. I love Dean Martin. So I hope you're doing well. Have we been on for 3 days yet? I don't know. I don't care, actually. God, this is fun.
Feels like 15 minutes.
It does feel like 15 minutes. Maybe that's what it's been, actually. I don't care. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Don't put the time up there. We have a really nice crowd, and you guys have been hanging with us the whole time. So in the 1950s, Anthony Newley had a hit record in London. He was actually a rock and roller in those days, and this is not rock and roll, but he had a hit record on the London charts that you can't imagine this is a hit record today anywhere, but he did. And he did a whole arrangement of this little nursery rhyme and told a whole story about it that was a hit somehow or other in London, and he did it I probably did it that night at Harrah's for all I know, because he did it in his show, and I'm going to try to get through it, even though having lyrics in front of me in the dark is not helpful. Okay, so we'll get through. Who cares? So anyway, this was a hit for Anthony Newley, and get the kids around because they'll recognize this little song.
And we did not do this in Atlantic City.
No, okay, I stand corrected, or I sit corrected. Half a pound of tuppeny rice, half a pound of again. Just rewind that. Okay. Half a pound of tuppeny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Half a pound of tuppeny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Every night when I go out, the weasel's on the table. I take a stick and I knock it off. Pop goes the weasel. Up and down the city road, in and out of the eagle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Half a pound of tuppeny rice, half a pound of treacle. I mix it up and I make it nice. Pop goes the weasel. Pop goes the weasel. You know, for years I wondered what that actually meant. So I looked it up and I checked the Google machine, and there it was. It actually refers to an ancient habit that old hatters had in London of taking their weasels and pawning them so they could get money for liquor. Isn't that interesting? Not really. Up and down the city road, in and out of the eagle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. But you know, I've got my own version of Pop Goes the Weasel. It's much simpler. It goes like this. Why did the weasel go pop, go pop, pop? Pop goes the weasel. Why did the weasel go pop? 'Cause they upped the price of tuppeny rice to 4 pence. How did the pop get into the weasel? Weasel, pop goes the weasel. How did the pop get in there? Well, the weasel caught his beak in the treacle. Now, if you've got a weasel and you don't want him to pop, the next time you go shopping, don't you take him in the shop. 2, 3, 4. Half a pound of tuppeny rice, half a pound of treacle. Take a stick and I knock it off. Pop goes the weasel. Every night when I go out, the weasel's on the table. Yeah, I take a stick and I knock it off. Pop goes the weasel. Up and down the city road, in and out of the eagle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Together now, half a pound of tuppeny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way that the money goes. Pop, pop, pop goes the weasel. Pop, pop, pop goes the weasel. Poppity, poppity, pop goes the weasel. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to pop my weasel. Okay, We did it. Oh my goodness. His stuff is totally fun. And we picked all the most fun stuff. How's everybody? I'm not seeing anybody new here. What's going on? My stuff's not moving. Oh, look at that. There's all these people. They're all going, but it's not moving.
That's like
Ira Cammons is out there. Kathy Babe Robinson is out there. Aunt Mare is out there. That's my grandson's babysitter. She's more than that. She's family. Hi, Mary. Mary Beth. Okay. So this is from Roar of the Grease Paint, Smell of the Crowd, I believe. And since I had a birthday, I thought there's a couple of songs that mean a lot to me. Sort of say what I want to say on my birthday, and just because these years are piling up. Boy, are they ever. I feel like I'm just getting started, and especially since we've been hanging out on Friday nights. So I wanted to do this song from Roar of the Grease Paint, Smell of the Crowd. And it tells a good story. No, that's not this one. That's another story. This is the one that is about nothing can...
Nothing can do something.
Yes, that's right. But that's a good one, too. We'll do that next. That has a whole other setup.
So technically we switched 3 songs instead of 2.
Oh.
So we're good.
Yeah, okay. Never stopped me
Normally
before.
close with this one. Okay, we're good.
Cool.
Here we go.
I can't believe it. Pinch me to see if I am awake. I don't believe it. Wake me and say there's been a mistake. No, don't. I'd sooner sleep on. That is, of course, until the dream is gone. No, this is no dream, my friend. This, it would seem, is where my troubles end. Stand well back, 'cause I'm coming through. Nothing can stop me now. Watch out, world, I'm warning you. Nothing can stop me now. Now I know that there is a promised land. I'm gonna find it, and how. Hope is high. I'm gonna cling to it, tie every string to it, give everything to it. I'll make all my dreams come true before my final bow. And how I'll do it, who can say? But I know I will someday. Watch out, world, I am on my way. Nothing can stop me. Shall find success today. Nothing can stop me now. Yesterday was yesterday. Nothing can stop me now. Now I know the future is mine to have. I'm hereby making a vow. From now on, I'm gonna begin again. Stick out my chin again. Go in and win again. Get you gone, you sky of gray, and farewell, you furrowed brow. Now my future's crystal clear. thunderous applause. It's deafening. Thank you. Greetings from Ireland. Well, that's pretty wonderful. Who's over in Ireland? I just see greetings. I don't see who it is. Hopefully it's one of the newly files, which would be wonderful. Yeah, that's what we call a biggie. You need a little space. You're a little hot for the camera, I guess, for that. But I hope I didn't blow your ears out or blow your eyes out or whatever. So. Okay, I could never do this song on a Friday night without Dean here. There's no track for this. Nothing exists that would allow me to do it. We do it in our Newly show, and I do it because you don't hear it, and most people don't know it. It's really like a 3-act play. Newly and I both love comedians. I love stand-up comedy. I loved all the greats, and I love to watch them even today. And back in the day, the comedian Alan King asked Newly to write a song to commemorate an award show that was going to be done every year for comedians. And so he wrote this song that never took off. And they never did that after the first year, but it allowed Anthony Newly to write this piece that he did so many times in his career and stopped the show every time. For the longest time, I did not want to do this because I just thought it was his, and then I shouldn't. And then I got over it. Let me give it a shot. And we really worked hard on this, and Dean's arrangement made it possible for me to do it. So it's the old story of the sad, funny clown. You know, the man that makes you laugh isn't always feeling that happy inside. Pagliacci, if you will, the old story. But he frames it in a different way. So this is called The Man Who Makes You Laugh, or Funny Man. And I'll do my best to do this for you. Look around, you Mr. Clown. You're drowning in your dreams. A sea of strangers, each one reaching out for you. Make us laugh, Mr. Funny Man. Fame at last, Mr. Funny Man. Could the love you save be waiting in some woman's heart? Or must you spend the endless nights alone among the crowd, bowing for their laughter in the dark, wiping off the custard pie that life just likes to throw, knowing when the audience goes home, you'll be out alone. Look at me, I'm the funny man. Have you ever heard such clever stuff before? A crawling Time magazine, he's the laughter machine. I'm a man who makes you laugh. You killed him at the Palace, and you thrilled him in L.A. The waiters at the deli know it all by heart. Make us laugh, Mr. Funny Man. Be a daft, dummy funny man. Everyone's an audience, and life's a funny line. While the curtain's sinking, are you thinking of the day Mother gave your dancing shoes a shine? She pushed you on the stage and whispered, "Kid, you'll be alright." The spotlight hurt your eyes but burned the spark that burns now in your heart. Look at me, I'm the funny man, and my home is anymore. caffeine. Hey, I'm a laughter machine. I'm the man who makes you laugh. The monster with 1,000 eyes is shouting to be fed. Get your head together for the second show. Make us laugh, Mr. Funny Man. Autograph, Mr. Funny Man. Fear will drink your whiskey while you think of her embrace. Trying to forget her, though her letter of goodbye stares at you. Prepare your painted face. When did she discover that the spotlight was your lover? I asked my own reflection. I see the funny man is me. It seems the joke was all on me, but that's all in the scheme of the laughter machine. Yeah. La, 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 You know what's hard about that in here? Looking at me. I'm looking at me doing it. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. I hope you like that. It's really a kind of a tough piece, and I'm so glad that I'm able to do it with this guy. And we don't do it for 2 years. We haven't done this since we were in New York doing it, and then he comes in and just does it. Let's see what else is going on here. There's a billion people who I'm just not. I guess it runs out of steam moving. So I just see
because there's so many people.
Yeah, well, we have a wonderful group. So again, I want to wish my son Josh a happy birthday on Monday. Again, my friend Steve a happy birthday, August 5th. And I wanted to mention my friend Bruce Klauber, who really has been responsible for so many wonderful things happening in my life. He's doing something really cool coming up. I forget the record company, but he was just signed with a record company to remaster and reproduce 2 Charlie Ventura songs and release them. I don't think that they haven't been heard before. And he's going to put them out. So that's a Philly legend, Charlie Ventura, and a Philly legend, Bruce Klauber. So I think he just wanted everybody to know that he's alive and kicking, like we all are trying to get through to everybody. And we're all out here and doing our thing and trying to just stay alive, stay well, stay safe, pay the bills, and figure out when this is all going to be behind us. So hopefully it'll be soon. I think maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel that ain't a train coming at us, We'll see. And my thanks to my dear friend Dean Schneider, who is the best, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you too. I can't stand up all the way. They'll see that I'm wearing gym shorts.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay, that's fine.
Like I was wearing jeans that time when we were at Don't Tell Mom.
That's
And
right.
you introduced me and you made me stand up.
I made you stand up and
I didn't
show
change
them
into
off,
my
yeah.
my.
You think people
pants.
believe that I'm wearing shorts? They do, right? Yeah, I mean, why would I put
They
pants
match.
on if I don't have to? They match.
There you go.
Look,
Super.
and my leg. And I have two of them. Wait, there's another one. Okay. Anyway, you guys are the best. So I'm going to end with a song that is one of my 2 favorite songs, Somewhere Over the Rainbow being my favorite, and this one is tied. Won a Grammy for Shirley Horn, and written by arranged by Johnny Mandel, not written by Johnny Mandel, Artie Butler. And so to all of you celebrating birthdays, enjoying your life, loving each other, being together, as I was with my kids this week. You know, my son Josh and his beautiful girlfriend Sam, and my beautiful daughter Emily and her wonderful partner Matthew, and of course Sonia and James, and Maddie, my granddaughter, and the two boys, Daniel and Mason. They're my whole world, really, family. And whenever another year goes by, I think of this song and how many more years I want to spend with all of them, you know. No complaints and no regrets. I still believe in chasing dreams, placing bets. But I have learned that all you give is all you get. So give it all you've got. I had my share, I drank my fill. Even though I'm satisfied, I'm hungry still. To see what's down another road beyond the hill, and do it all again. So here's to life and every joy it brings. Here's to life, to dreamers and their dreams. It's funny how the time just flies, how love can go from warm hellos to sad goodbyes, leave you with the memories you've memorized to keep your winters warm. For there's no yes in yesterday, and who knows what tomorrow brings or takes away. Long as I'm still in the game, I want to play for laughs, for life, for love. So here's to life and every joy it brings. Here's to life, to dreamers and their dreams. May all your storms be weathered, and all that's good get better. Here's to life, here's to love, here's to you. May all your storms be weathered, and all that's good just keep getting better. Here's to life, here's to love. And all my friends, thank you for sharing another Friday with me and sharing a birthday. Here's to you. Thank you, everybody.